Hello, Nathan and Chuck. How you guys doing? Sorry I'm a little bit late on the video, but I was working on a few things in the background. So just as I promised, I told you I was going to do a video for you guys. And we have been able to successfully integrate the Authorize.net into PayBot. So in this video, I'm just going to demonstrate to you how it all works together. I will also be showing you a few other things about the chatbot that I built for restaurants. Let me know if it's something you'd like to use in some of your upcoming restaurants that you'll be working with. All right, so let me start off by going to the how the Authorize.net is set up in the PayBot. I'm assuming you already have a dashboard that looks like this. All right, if not, just let me know and we will have something like this set up for you. Okay, so the for the Authorize.net, we're gonna go over to where it says integrations, and that's where we got the payment integrations placed. Okay, as of now we got the pay in cash option is for those that you want them to place the order, and then when they come to the restaurant they could pay and pick up. Okay, so they could pay cash. Then we got a Stripe, we got PayPal, and the Authorize.net is the one we just added. Okay, so as you can see right over here, you could turn this button on and off. All right, and we could also turn it back on. Okay. Alright, so we also have the settings area here, and you just need to enter the merchant login, which will likely be your username, and then we'll need the API key, and then we have the where it says URL for redirect after successful payment. Okay, now this one is not the same as the webhook for Messenger. That's in a different part of this dashboard. Okay, this one is in case there is a website that you want them to default to. This is what would take care of the website. Okay, but after payment they will get a messenger notification to let them know that payment was successful, or if there's a problem they would know also. Okay, so that's where this one will this place will handle. Okay, this other part is not not too much to focus on. All right, but you can check it out if you want to. Okay, as of now we do not have AuthorizeNet account. Okay, I don't have one. I don't believe Alexi have one. Later on we're gonna set that up, so even if we do a test order, it wouldn't come out right, because we don't have an official Authorize.net account. So I would ask that you send your information, the username and other relevant information that so the API key that I'll ask that you send that to Alexi, and Alexi will have everything set up for you. Okay, so this way we could actually do a real live order, see how it actually works. Okay, all right, so let's test this thing out and see how it all comes together in terms of ordering, placing an order and all that. Okay, so I do have a mobile demo here that I'm going to use. I'm going to actually use my let me just click over here. All right, pull this up right back. Okay, I'm going to use this template that I created. It's a restaurant chatbot, one of my newest restaurant chatbot. I created one a little while ago, but this one is a little bit more improved. I still have this little cute bell over here. Okay, I just put that in there. I don't know, I just make it sounds cute. But anyway, so let's go ahead and try to place an order, and then we're gonna see how all this thing ties together. So while I'm running through the just bear with me. I'm just going to be showing you a few things as we go, but we're going to get eventually to the AuthorizeNet payment area, okay, during checkout. Okay, so I'm just going to go with past customer. That's fine. All right, and let's say we want to place an order. Okay, the other thing is also the customer could search for what they want using a keyword. All right, I'm sure you Chuck, you probably already know about this. So I don't know if you guys use Dialogflow, but I just I keep it simple. I use keyword, pretty robust, keyword that can be very useful. But as of now, I don't have it in a set up in a comprehensive way, because this is just my demo. But okay, so just in case, let's order a bowl. Let's see what happens. Order a bowl, and let's try this one. All right, let's try this one right here. Okay, and then it's giving us pricing information. Let's just go with a large one. All right, we just want one of those. Okay. All right, and we have stuff. So the bot will give the customer the option to customize the order. I added this feature in there because not everybody like their food the same. Some people are a little picky. Maybe they're allergic to something, so they want their food done in a certain way. They want you to take some stuff out, right? So I give them the option to customize the food if they want to. So here it says something like, what ingredient do you want to take out, right? Or do you want to take out an ingredient from? Okay, so it's asking if they want to take something out of their order, and it says remove coconut. Let's assume they are allergic to coconut, so it gives them the option they could take coconut out, and then it shows right there in the cart, that the minus represents to tell the restaurant to take coconut out of the order. All right, they could take say they are allergic to let's say blueberries. They could remove blueberries out of the order. Okay, so you see that right over there, right? Okay, so guys, I'm also going to provide you a link to this chatbot. Okay, so you can test it out and let me know. Maybe you could use it with some of your upcoming restaurants, to see how it performs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and proceed right now. All right, and let's see what we have here. Do you want to add protein? No, I'm good. Alright, so I like this option where you give the customer flexibility, okay, and also it creates an opportunity for you to upsell. You understand? The customer might have an intention to pay maybe $10. Because of this upselling feature, they could end up spending up to $19 or $15 or $17, something like that. It could increase your your sales probably by 30%, who knows. All right, so I give them this add-on features. Do you want to add this to that? Do you want to add that to that? All right, so let's say they want to add some extra stuff to this bowl, and we can always customize it. We don't have to give them all these options, but I think it can help increase your revenue. Okay, so let's say they added chocolate or something like that. Okay. So let's say they added chocolate, and then say we want 2 servings of chocolate. Alright. So as you can see right here, chocolate is showing in the cart to add chocolate. Alright. Let me scroll up a little. Yeah. Showing the cart to add chocolate. Okay. So yeah, and then it gives you the option to add more stuff. But we're just gonna go ahead and proceed from this point. Alright. So it's just for you to take a look at it and let me know if you want to test out this this template. Now over here, you notice it says we are closed. I just put that in there also, just for you to know that the bot, there might be some time of the day that would probably not be a good idea to take orders, right? Let's say 10 minutes before the restaurant closes. You don't want a flood of orders coming through at that time. If not, the workers are probably going to stay up, go past the the closing hour, right? So you could set the bot to take orders, to stop taking orders, say 30 minutes prior to closing time. See what I mean? So I could also move this to the beginning of the order. So the moment they attempt to take the order, they will see this notification, okay? Or we can move it backward. The reason why I pull it backward to this part here is because I want the cart to capture what they wanted to order, okay? And once the cart will kind of temporarily save that in there, or you could say cache it in the cart temporarily, and then we give them the option when they get over here. We can give them the option that we can send them a reminder if they want to, okay, so they could place the order. So the next day the bot will notify that, hey, remember, you had some stuff in your cart, something like that. All right, so let's proceed. I did something to go around this, okay? So we're gonna go around and say, you know what, we want to go ahead and place the order. All right, I also have abandoned cart feature in there. I'll talk a little bit about that later on, how it all works, okay? I think I set it for 15 minutes, so it could probably trigger, in about 5 minutes. But once we place the order, then it would not trigger, Okay, so here we're gonna ask them if they want their food delivered or not, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, we give them the option to pick up, we give them the option for delivery. All right, so let's say they go for deliver my order, something, or deliver my food, or whatever it is, okay? And then before we take them any further, we want to ask them, we want to make sure we can deliver to their location, because there are some restaurants that restrict delivery to certain areas, right? They don't want to go maybe 10 miles away from the restaurant. Maybe they just want to stay within 5-mile radius. So what I did was I created a flow that looks like a small little database, and all you got to do is just ask the restaurant owner, what zip codes do you want to deliver to? Okay, so the restaurant owner will give you maybe several zip codes, probably about 8, maybe 10 zip codes, which should cover right around 5-mile radius, right? Probably about 8 to 10 zip codes. And then once you get that, the other zip codes you don't have to worry about, because those are irrelevant, right? Because we're not delivering over there. Those are irrelevant. So we just want the zip codes we want to deliver to. All right. So I'm just going to put this 43209, or we could put a wrong zip code in there, or let me say a zip code that the restaurant does not deliver to. All right, just for test purposes. Okay. So let's say we put in one zip code that the restaurant doesn't deliver to. All right, so let's see what happens. All right, so the bot will search. Well, we have to confirm. Okay, so it's gonna give them a confirmation. Make sure they enter the right zip code. All right, so let's say yeah, looks good. All right, okay, and let's see what happens. All right, so as you could see right here, the bot searched that little mini database I created in the flow, and then it tried to see if the zip code that the customer entered matches any of the zip codes that the restaurant delivered to. If it's true, it will tell them, yes, we could deliver to your area. If not, it's going to show this to let them know we cannot deliver to your area. Okay, so you can see I also give them the option to try another zip code. All right, so this time around, let's enter a zip code that the restaurant does deliver to. All right, so let's test 43209. All right, now the abandoned cart could trigger any moment from now. I think I have it set to 15 minutes. Okay, so just in case you see something pop up, most likely it's going to be the abandoned cart that telling us that, hey, you left something in your cart. I set it for 15 minutes, but you guys know you can always adjust that. All right, so here we're going to verify we like I said, we just entered a zip code that the restaurant does deliver to. All right, so we're gonna verify the zip code, and it's gonna tell us, yeah, looks good. All right, so right here it did search the database of zip code that I created in the flow. So it's just a small tiny little database, and then it says, yeah, you know, we could deliver to your place. Okay, so as you could see, we are giving them an option for drone delivery and delivery by driver. Now I put this in there to make you guys laugh. That's all there is to it. So because I'm thinking that very soon restaurants are gonna start delivering food by, I don't know, but hey, I think it's not too early to start putting them in the bot, but hey, this is just for, you know, just for demo purposes. So we're gonna give them the option to deliver by drone or by, let's go by drone. All right, see how fun that would be. All right, so I'm thinking, no, seriously, we're getting there. We're probably there already because I think the technology is already there, right? Food delivery by drone. All right, so it said, all right, your food will be delivered by drone. You will have to text. Oh, it says, okay, our drone will text or call you when it's very close. Wouldn't that be cool? It says you will have to text back to confirm you're around. You know, test this thing for yourself, guys. You have the link. Test it out for yourself. Let's proceed to check out. Now that we have selected drone delivery. All right, so now we're gonna give them our number. Okay. Do you mind giving us? Okay, we want to give them email. All right. All right, we want to put in an address. Let me just make up an address. 500 Greenville Avenue, something like that, right? Columbus, Ohio, 43209. Oop, 43209. There you go. Alright. Alright. So, yeah, my hand hit I'm also using my phone, my left finger on my phone at the same time, so that's what popped up that thing on the top. Alright, guys, so let's do you want to add comment? Yeah, we also give them the option to add comment, you know, so let's see right over here. Alright, so they can add a comment like please have drone text me, thanks, something like that, right? Alright, so we want to put that in there as our comment. Please have drone text me. Guys, I'm thinking, man, we're right there, guys. Restaurants are gonna start delivering food by drones, guys. We're right there. Alright, I had this refund policy thing, but you know, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so it tells them that, hey, your delivery fee is gonna be $3.99. Is that fine? Alright, if it's fine, you just click right there. If not, they can pick up. Alright, so here it kind of gives them a summary of everything, and then boom, right there, some of these things the customer would not see. Okay, I'm seeing all this because I'm an administrator. Okay, so some of these things the customer will not see. Alright, so alright, so this is the point where we give them the option to pay. They could pay by phone, they could pay in person when they come in to pick up. Alright, so once they click over here, pay online, or we could say pay by mobile, or you know, maybe we could edit that. Okay, so right over here, this is where the option for payment comes in. We got the you know, the pay by the Stripe, we got PayPal option, and then here is the AuthorizeNet. Okay, so once they click right, we also have this secure thing, you know, and show, you know, trust. All right, so once they click right here, it's gonna give them right, you know, it kind of gives them a little bit of a, you know, shows them the menu thing right here. Oh, I should say cart rather. All right, so they can enter in their information, you know, and other stuff in there. Okay, and again, like I said, I do not have an AuthorizeNet account set up yet, you know, so it's kind of a new thing to us right now. So I would ask again, please give Alexi that information, the API key, username, you know, all relevant stuff, and he will have it all set up for you. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look like. Pretty simple. All right, pretty simple and easy to go. Okay, all right, guys. So if you have any questions, I would recommend we have yours set up, and then we will do a real time testing to see how it does. So once they make the payment, once payment comes through and everything is successful, they will receive a messenger flow. Okay, I already have a messenger flow set, which I think, Chuck, you probably have yours set up that way. Okay, but this is they're able to get let me see, I don't want to make this video too long, so I don't want to go through so many things, but they will get a message to let them know that payment has been successful. All right, and then it will come through their through their messenger. Okay, so over here, once the order comes through, it will be sent to the dashboard. Okay, so we gotta refresh. Let me see, we'll refresh this. Boom, there is the order. This is a previous order I did for test. This is the most recent order I just placed right here. Once they click, I think you're already familiar with this area right here, right? I think you're already familiar, so you should know how this all works together. All right, so we got some interesting things in here. Again, I'm going to try to keep the video short, so but you could test out, you could notify customers through messenger of their order status, through your dashboard. Okay, lots of cool things this dashboard is capable of doing. You can write down some notes in here, about the order. I think you've already checked this side out, right? Okay, it's a pretty cool. The notification thing is really great. Okay, maybe the customer is sitting in their car waiting, and once the order is ready, you can just notify them, and they will send a message to their messenger. All right, so lots of great features. You could set your order, by dates and certain keywords. So many, things that come with this dashboard. All right. What else? I got a few things that I wanted to, to talk about. Let's see. Okay, so okay, I already mentioned where we could go to do the settings for AuthorizeNet. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys checked out the commissions area, but I think it's something you need to look at. PayBot allows you to set commissions. That's after you've made an agreement with the restaurant owner. If they're gonna give you commission based on sale, you could set the commission when you're creating your child account. Remember, you're gonna have a parent account, and then you'll have child accounts under the parent account. So while you're creating your child account, if the restaurant owner agrees to commission based on sales, you could set it up and set the percentage, and this system right here will calculate commissions, based on the sales that are coming in. All right, so I think it's something you should look at and see, maybe if you need to tweak it a little bit for you guys, but as of now, it's something, it's pretty useful. All right, so what else? I think I mentioned about the hours. Okay, is it codes? Okay, we talked about that. Oh yes, so there is this other thing I'm working on. Okay, and it's we're looking to add that hopefully in the coming months. I think you guys might be interested. And what is this company that allows the customer to track the driver as the driver is delivering the food. The customer can actually check where the driver is. I'd like you to look into this GPSWalks.com tracking, and I think they can provide something like that. I think we can integrate. If they have an API system, we could also integrate that in there. And like I said, the purpose of it is for the customers to be able to track the driver in real time, where the delivery driver is, right, where they are geographically. Maybe also Google apps might help, I don't know, but we're looking to add something like that to it, just so you know. All right. And yeah, you can also search that's the abandoned cart that triggered. All right, because we did not make payment, so it triggered to let us know that we still have some stuff in our cart. All right, so once we could check our cart or finish the order, whichever one. All right, so it's just letting us know that we still have stuff. See right there, we have not yet paid for it, so it will tell us to go ahead and finish payment. All right, so we can also search the bot using keywords. Okay, so let's say somebody wants do you sell say acai bowl or something like that, right? Do you sell acai bowl? Oh, spell that wrong. Bowl. Okay, something like that. All right, so I could also set up the keywords. I don't know what keywords system that you guys have. Maybe you have Dialogflow, I don't know, but this is a quick way for the customers to go straight up to whatever they want, right? So they don't have to follow the flow sequence. They could just go straight by using keywords to whatever they want to order. Okay, and then it'll pull that up for them straight up. All right, so I just wanted to mention that to you. The last thing I'm gonna bring up, I want to wrap this video up. The last thing I wanted to bring, I don't know if you're aware of our queue. We got this feature we call the queue, and what the queue does is a simple URL link, and you can find that in your settings area. Okay, so all the customer or the restaurant owner needs to do is have a monitor. Okay, this is what we call the queue. All right, so they're gonna have a monitor at the restaurant. Okay, and then it will have this different status, order status, right? So let's say that let me see if I could change the status of one order. But I mean, you got the idea, right? And later on, you could test it out. I'm trying to keep the video short. I don't want it to be too long. But what it is that once the order is sent, it will show the numbers over here. Okay, the order number will show right over here. For the order, we could also add the name of the order, maybe first name and number. And then once the restaurant changes the order status of that order, say ready for pickup, it will just move the order number right over here. Okay, and then it will let the customer know that they're so what the restaurant owner just needs to do is just have a monitor, and then use maybe a flat screen TV or a PC, something, and then we'll just give them that URL. Each one of them will have a unique each account will have a unique URL, so it will show and display the status of the order. Okay, in case you have a very busy restaurant where people come in, like a whole lot of people in there doing pickups, this could be very helpful, so they would not say, hey, is my order ready, where's my order? This could be very helpful. Okay, all right guys, so I'm gonna keep this video to like 30 minutes. Don't want it to be way too long, so let me know if you have any questions. I think we'll be a great team, guys. We are very flexible. We try to give the agency what they need to make their business successful. So if there's any other feature that you need, let us know. But I think this is pretty good enough to get started. So let us know, wherever we can come in to help. We would love to be part of your team, and help you guys, give you all the resources you need to be successful. Okay, when you're successful, then we are successful, right? All right. Okay, Nathan and Chuck, thank you so much for your time, and message me. And like I said, please send the authorize.net the information that Alexi would need for this area right here, so he could set it up for you. Okay, all the relevant information, especially the API key, username, so he can have this set up for you. And then after that, we could do a real-time test order, and see how it all comes together. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day, and we'll keep in touch later. Okay. All right, bye.